Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another discussion video. So E3, well, Nintendo's E3 is tomorrow, so I thought I'd make a video predicting some information I would like to see in the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. So this is going to kind of be like a predictions slash wish list for what they could announce in the Nintendo Direct that airs tomorrow. So I'm recording this 2 days before this video will go up. So if I predict something that somehow gets announced before the Nintendo Direct, then don't go into the comments saying, "Oh, what are you talking about? This already got announced," because I'm recording this video 2 days before this video will actually go live. So yeah, with all that out of the way, guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe on the video. A very small percentage of you are actually subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button because it does help me out. And as always, Twitter and Discord are in the description down below. So with all that out of the way, let's get on into my predictions. So let's go ahead and start off with information we already know about that we would like to see some new information on. Let's start off with this Smash Ultimate DLC. It's pretty obvious that they're going to show off at least one new Smash character, or I'm thinking they're going to finish off and show two like they did at last E3. So last year they showed off the Hero and Banjo and Kazooie, so if they announce two characters, then that would make sense. But my wish list for characters, my main one, the one I want the most, is definitely Eggman. I just think that Sonic needs more representation in Smash, so I think Eggman is my #1 pick. But if not Eggman, then definitely someone like Crash or Rayman. Those are video game icons and they deserve representation in Smash. But Eggman is my #1 pick. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to announce some Smash Ultimate DLC. If they don't, then that's some missed opportunity, really. But yeah, they're definitely going to show some Smash Ultimate DLC. Now, back at E3 2017, Metroid Prime 4 was announced, and we haven't heard anything about Metroid Prime 4 since E3 2017, so I think it's about time we hear some Metroid Prime 4 news. Whether that would just be a simple release date, or like a CGI trailer, or whatever, I think we need some Metroid Prime 4 news. They restarted development, like, I think it was, in 2018 or 2019 they had to start from scratch, but still, I think that's enough. I think 2 to 3 years is enough time to where we should start seeing something. And speaking of 2 to 3 years, let's talk about Breath of the Wild 2. Now, the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, as Nintendo refers to it, was announced at last E3 in 2019. Now, I'm thinking that was just an animated trailer saying the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is now in development. But I think now we can see a release window, like a release year. Not necessarily a full date, while that would be cool. I'm thinking it would say like 2022, which I don't think this game is coming out in 2021, by the way. I think it is definitely coming out in 2022 or 2023, but I would like to see more info on Breath of the Wild 2, maybe even some gameplay footage, that would be nice as well. But yes, definitely Breath of the Wild 2 news, because we haven't really heard anything about that. Now, let's talk about Splatoon 3, was announced at last Nintendo Direct in February. So I personally don't think they're going to show off any Splatoon 3 news, because they showed gameplay and they showed a lot of information in that trailer we got. So I doubt they're going to show anything Splatoon 3 related. I'm pretty sure they're going to have a Splatoon 3 Direct later in the year, like they did with Splatoon 2. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and guess that this game is coming out early 2022. That just makes sense to me. But yeah, so those are all the things on the list that we already know something about, like we know they exist. But as far as new announcements go, I'm not expecting all of these to happen, but I would want some of them to happen. So let's talk about the Zelda collection. So Zelda's 35th anniversary is this year, as many people know. And I think they should release some sort of collection with Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, or Majora's Mask. Or they could release a double pack with Wind Waker HD and Majora's Mask HD, and they can release it. I want all of those games ported to Switch in an HD kind of, with like an HD remaster, right? But they already announced Skyward Sword HD, which is coming out later this year, and that's going to be $60. So will they make these games $60 separately? Or will they make them 60 in a double pack? I don't know, but I would like to see these games get ported to Switch, because I've been wanting to play these games for a while now, and I want to wait until they get ported to the Switch. Speaking of ports, let's talk about Xenoblade Chronicles X. Is another Wii U game that hasn't been ported yet, and I'm pretty sure this is probably the most wanted Wii U port for many people. I'm personally not a big Xenoblade fan. I haven't played Xenoblade before, but many people are fans of this game, and if this gets ported to Switch, I might actually play it, because apparently it's really good, apparently. But yeah, many people want this to be ported to Switch. It was really good, and yeah, so Xenoblade X port, if they want to make money, then they should do it. So the last port I kind of want to get announced is a Mario Galaxy 2 port. So, hear me out here. I made a video detailing what a Mario Galaxy 2 remaster or just Switch port could be like. And so go watch that video if you haven't yet. But I really want this to be announced. I really want an HD remaster of Mario Galaxy 2. So this is probably, it's kind of likely that they could release this for $60, which would be completely unfair if they do, but I would buy it because I love Galaxy 2 and I would like to play it in HD. So those are all the ports out of the way. Let's go on to brand new games that they could announce. First off, we have Donkey Kong, just like a Donkey Kong 3D game, like Donkey Kong 64, but not as much as a collectathon as that game was. So this year marks Zelda's 35th anniversary, but it also marks Donkey Kong's 40th anniversary. So if we see some kind of new Donkey Kong 3D game announced, coming out next year, or later this year really, that would be really cool, because we've had Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze on the Switch, which is a 2D game, and that game is really good. But I would like to see a 3D Donkey Kong platformer. That would be really cool. And let's talk about a brand new Mario game. So this could be Odyssey 2, this could be a completely new thing. And no, I'm not talking about the new Mario and Rabbids game. I'm talking about a brand new Mario platformer, like Mario Odyssey, Mario Galaxy, all those games. So I'm pretty sure if they do this, they'll go with the Odyssey 2 route. I would like to see an Odyssey 2, because Odyssey was an amazing game, and if they announce a new Mario game for the Switch, like a new Mario Odyssey 2, or just a completely new 3D Mario game, then I would be happy. But finally, one more thing we have to talk about is the Switch Pro. I already made like a Switch Pro predictions video. If you haven't checked that out, then go check it out. But yeah, I think it's about time they announce the Switch Pro that has been rumored for like a year now. So a Switch Pro, that would be really cool to see. I don't know if they'll announce it at the Nintendo Direct or they'll announce it around the Nintendo Direct, because I don't think Nintendo really reveals hardware at the Directs. I think they do that separately. But it is E3 we're talking about here, and many companies announce new consoles at E3. So I think a Switch Pro announcement is way overdue, and that's what I think and want to get into tomorrow's E3 Nintendo Direct, guys. So, with all that being said, let me know your predictions and wish lists in the not the description. What the frick am I talking about? The comment section down below. And as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll be streaming the Nintendo Direct tomorrow if you want to tune in. Just a kind of plug for the live stream. But yeah, I'll be streaming the Nintendo Direct tomorrow if you guys want to stop by and watch it with me. But anyway, guys, that's going to go ahead and end it off for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.